Hello, hello. Welcome back to another YouTube video where I'm going to be showing you guys a mod manager called Sims 4 Mod Manager. I know, the name is on point. I was working on a larger video where I'm going to showcase all the mods I use in my own gameplay since I've started coming back to The Sims again, since we are stuck with The Sims and probably gonna have to deal with living with The Sims 4 for a long time. And that's okay. I mean, it's fine. But it's not, but it's fine. So I have gotten to playing The Sims again, and I've gone through and updated my mods, and we started a new Let's Play on my stream with my community, and that's going pretty well. We're doing that once a week on Friday. I live stream on all the platforms here on YouTube. You can find it. You can find it on Twitch and Facebook. So I guess hi, it's been a while, but I'm happy to be back. And I think I want to do some stuff different. I want to focus more on mods. I want to do more of the League of Sims and creating characters from other games in The Sims using a ton of CC and stuff because I think that the stuff that people make is just so good. And yeah, the base game of Sims 4 itself is lacking as usual, even with the thousands of dollars that you might spend on DLC. We're gonna make the best of it. I do want to build again too, so I'll link my build channel. I might start doing some more speed builds or whatnot. For sure want to get to doing mod stuff. So here we are. We're gonna be checking out the Sims 4 mod manager, which I just discovered like last week. So this is new to me, and I thought I would share it with you guys because I mean, I know a lot of people could make use of this, and I'm not sure if everyone knows about it because I didn't. And I was pretty well connected to mods, and I somehow missed this. It's a really cool tool. It allows you to sort your CC and mods really easily and kind of visually see what's broken, what's not, and it's just got a lot of features. So I'll do a quick overview of it today. All right, so here is the mod manager page. I'll have a link. It is gametimedev.de/S4MM. This does a little overview of everything that the mod has. It is available on Mac and Windows, and it's just a small tool that helps you organize, manage CC and mods. It's user-friendly interface. It's super like pleasant to use. Like I love how well designed it is. You can see the CC thumbnails, you can filter, you can easily delete and deactivate mods, just all around a great tool, especially if you're like me and I have like not played in over a year and a lot of my mods were broken, so I needed to go in and fix stuff. I think one of the great things is you can view the cast CC in 3D. So if you want to check and see if it looks good or check what the swatches look like before loading up the game of a item that you've downloaded, you can do that right here. And that's really cool because sometimes you're like, really love a hairstyle and then you've installed it and then you got into a game and you're like, oh, now I gotta close the game and delete it and get something else that works better. You can kind of do like a pre-check before you hop into the game to see if you like it. You can filter to find specific CC. It also has CurseForge integrations where you can download directly from CurseForge to update. And there is a Discord server you can join. I haven't joined that yet. There are some other tools that are available through this mod manager. You can create your own custom loading screen. I always download a loading screen, but now that I know I can create my own, so that would be even more fun to kind of fit with the theme of whatever I'm doing. Also, they have something called the CC Swiper app. You link the app to your mod manager and you can shop on your phone mobily and then it'll download it to your computer. I haven't tried it yet, but I think that is a neat feature as well. You can check and see what CC is on what character. So I think I've used a tool like, what is it, Sims Tray Importer. And that is what I used to use to find what CC I was using on characters and to export characters. It'll list everything and then you can Google it and stuff. If this tool does that, then I won't need to use this manager anymore. So with that overview, all you're gonna do is download the mod manager, whatever platform you have, you're gonna download it and then run the executable and it will install the program for you. Super easy. And then you're gonna wanna click on the Sims 4 mod manager to open it and it should load up everything. And here is where you set up the mod folder path. Mine is C users, sorry, OneDrive, documents, EA, Sims 4, mods. And the game folder is also similar, but not the mods folder. And then where the game is installed, you may have to find where that is. That will be different than where the game mods go. So wherever you installed the game initially is what you put here. Let's see. So, okay, here we go. You can get all the thumbnails of all your CC right here. And you can sort them. You can add a new folder. This is basically a beautified version of Windows Explorer. So if you go to your EA Sims 4 mods folder, This is basically going to show everything that you have here, but in a better way. So say I have a folder for food. This is my food folder. It has some random food retextures. And then this is pretty much the same thing. If you delete something here, it's going to delete something in the actual folder itself. And you can see that if you have them open at the same time, you'll be able to see the changes as you move stuff around, you move something to a different folder, delete it, add stuff, all that, without having to touch your mod folder because it does it, in the back end for you. So that's basically that. There is a CurseForge section, which I haven't looked at much yet, but apparently it does have all the mods, create a sim, build by, and everything I have downloaded that is on CurseForge, I'm guessing. Yeah, that's what this is. This is like showing the ones that have updates that are able to be updated through the app. You still might have to manage some mods by dragging them into here, but if you use a CurseForge filter, you'll be able to see which ones are more easily updatable. And then if you go here, it's installed, and it'll say if there's any updates. You can basically sort everything. You can check by categories. You can add a new category. Hey, I want to give this to hairs. And then you can create a new tag. Pretty long hair. And then you can add that to an item. So if I go here and be like, oh, I want to add this hairstyle to this category. Oh, here you go. Add remove categories. Hairs. Save changes. There we go. Now, when you type hairs, it'll show that one that's tagged. So then if you have specific CC that you use often that you want to kind of sort into your own categories, here is the CurseForge page where you can browse and find new CC. Yeah, this is all the CC that's on CurseForge that you can just add directly to your game. Custom menu. Oh, I need to update this? Do I need to update? I have this. No? All right. Well, there you go. That works. Oh, yeah. Okay. So if it has a check mark, that's that you have it already. So you can check and see if anything needs updating. Then the tool section is really cool. I've already used this. There's the ability to find all duplicate files, which I had quite a few. So say there's 2 files that are slightly renamed differently that you dragged in a long time ago, and you have like an older version and a newer version. I had that with a lot of like hair and clothing. I had moved them around a lot, and sometimes I had an extra copy, so I went through and deleted, and I was able to just like delete the duplicate file that I didn't want. You can also look for things that have the same file name, so another kind of duplicate checker. And then other tools, ID conflicts. This will show you any conflicts between your IDs, even though it says not every conflict is problematic. Do not simply delete files that are in conflict. Use this feature only to locate potential errors. So just because stuff is here doesn't mean it's bad. It just means that it might conflict with another mod you have. So if you have issues, you can dig into this stuff and see what could be causing the problem. But otherwise, I wouldn't delete any of this stuff unless you are having game issues. So the mesh polygon count thing is going to show you which of your mods has a really high or low polygon count, which can affect how your game runs. So your game might be running poorly because you have a couple objects that you're using that are just way too high poly, which means they have too much quality basically put into them that makes the game run worse. So you can see this is like 47,000. I have no idea what's a good number, but I'm guessing all these ones here are ones that are higher. But you can check and see, say if there's like in the 30,000 to 40,000 and your computer is struggling, maybe that's something you need to delete or take off of using in your game. Save games. This is an experimental feature that apparently can check out your save games, see all your versions, version history. You can open the folder to where it is on your hard drive. So if you need to back up anything, if you have an issue, you can go back and do so. Hopefully, this is experimental though, so use it carefully. Also, a new feature this added was turning off packs. So say you're annoyed by what? Batu? Everyone's annoyed by Batu. Turn that one off so that you don't get annoyed by it. You can just do that, and then it'll add a command line here. You will see this where you're going to copy and paste this code into your EA app launcher. So if you go to The Sims, manage, view properties, advanced launch options, paste that there, save. Every time you open the game, it will disable the 2 packs that you had selected. And this is good for if you're doing like a, limited pack challenge for building. I'm going to definitely use this. And if you want to get rid of stuff, but you don't want to like uninstall it completely, but just disable it for the current gameplay session that you're having. That is a good way to do that. All right. And now to the fun stuff. We have CC Swiper. This is the one where you can download the app on your phone. All you got to do is scan the QR code that you can't see behind me. this QR code, scan that, and then you will be able to add that to your phone and, start shopping while you're away. I'm scared to download it because I feel like I'm gonna like get lost in more CC, but hey, that could be fun. It could be fun, right? Right. And yeah, when you swipe it, it will install it. Other than that, we got Create a Sim tool. This is gonna mimic the features of Create a Sim. So basically, this is where you can kind of see things that you want to check. So I was going through and deleting tops that were broken. So some of these tops, they look fine, but some of them were showing a blank. Here, let me see if I can find one that's broken. Like this one. This one's definitely broken. Whatever this is, we're gonna remove it and then we're gonna delete it. You can see the file info too. It's a top that I had updated a long time ago for Misfortune. It is super broken. So I'm probably just gonna delete that, get rid of it out of my game because it will cause issues if any sim wears it. Oh, here's one that's broken too. What is it? This t-shirt? All right, we are gonna remove that and delete that as well. So as you can see, this is probably one of my favorite tools. You can check everything from tops to body to accessories to shoes. Will show up here. And you can check it out here basically before you get into the game. Like say you download a piece of CC and you're not sure if it's gonna look good in the game, but you download it anyway, and then you realize the textures look kind of bad, which most of the stuff I have looks pretty good. So I don't really know if I have a bad texture, but that will happen. You'll find stuff that does not look very good, but you think it looks good outside the game. And then you bring it in and you're like, I don't like that. Like this, I'm not sure about this texture. It's not great. It's okay. So yeah, just a good tool to be able to check your CC. Also, if things are broken, go here, use Create a Sim tool to find and delete all that. Also, creating your own custom loading screen, just as easy as, hey, I want to show off, let's do Bioshock. Let's have a Bioshock loading screen. So all you're gonna do is upload your image and create a package file. Now you have a package file that you can put into your mods folder. And I already have a loading screen activated. So you can only have one loading screen activated at any time. Let me see if it works. I have no idea. So make sure you don't have more than one activated at any time, otherwise it will break. Oh my god, it works! Other than the Plumbob issue, which is something that in more recent update that kind of broke, but just as simple as that, you got a new loading screen, and I'm sure they're gonna update to make sure that loading screen works in the future. I'm probably gonna activate the other one I have installed though, just so that it doesn't break the game more. I already have a lot of issues. Very cool, easy way to make your own loading screens within this tool. Last couple things, you can search for empty folders. I moved a lot of stuff around, so I have 2 folders I can delete. They just have nothing in them. You don't need them. So refresh. Now I have none. Perfect. And Sims 4 mod settings. This is where you can also enable, disable mods before you open the game. So if you want to turn on or off your mods before loading the game at all, do that here so you don't have to like go into the menu every time you load up the game and there's a new update. You have to turn on your CC again. And I think that's about it. I guess there's a button here to start game. So you can just click that and it should run your game through Steam or EA app, wherever you have Sims 4. So yeah, I like this tool a lot. I'm very happy to have found it, and I think it's gonna save me a lot of time when checking my mods, and I've got to go through and delete a bunch of broken ones because I have a lot of old clothing pieces and stuff that is unnecessary anymore. I've cleaned up a lot already, so I feel better about where my mod situation is right now, but I still have a lot more to do, and this will help me do so. If you want to download it, I'll have a link in the description. You can get this app for yourself. Hopefully it makes it easier for you guys as well. I just wanted to share it because it was really so neat and I didn't know about it. And I don't know how I didn't know about it. But yeah, now I'm telling you about it. So enjoy, and thank you so much for watching. Make sure you leave a like, comment, subscribe if you haven't yet. And I look forward to bringing you more Sims videos and life sim in general videos. All right, thank you. Be safe out there and take care.